Hello students, we are solving few important sums from problem set 1. The first one which we have picked up is question number 5, sum number 5. You can see this sum and they are asking us simple question to solve these equations and find the values of x and y. This is how we are going to solve. We have one part, two part, and this is the third part. We will consider the first two parts, that is x plus y minus 8 upon 2 is equals to x plus 2y minus 14 upon 3. We do transferring of these denominators. 3 will go on the left hand side, 2 will go on the right hand side. And so after this step we will get 3x plus 3y minus 24 is equals to 2x plus 4y minus 28. Remember, we always bring the simultaneous linear equations in the form of ax plus by is equals to c. 3x minus 2x plus 3y is there only. Plus 4y will come this side, minus 4y. Minus 28 same side, plus 24. Next step we get plus x. 3 minus 4 is minus y is equal to minus 4, equation number 1. After equating the first two terms, I am equating the last two terms, that is second and third. I get x plus 2y minus 14 upon 3 is equals to 3x minus y upon 4. 4 will be transferred here and will be multiplied by the entire left hand side. Same with 3. 3 will be multiplied with the right hand side, 3x minus y. I get 4x plus 8y minus 14 for the 56 is equals to 9x minus 3y. 4x minus 9x together plus 8y plus 3y together is equals to 56. 4x minus 9x is minus 5x. 8 plus 3 is 11y is equals to 56. Therefore, we get 5x minus 11y is equals to minus 56. This is equation number 2. After getting equation number 1 and equation number 2, we have to solve them simultaneously together. Since they have asked to solve the two equations by Cramer's rule, that is by method of determinants, we write the two equations one below the other. This will give you a revision of Cramer's rule once again. In that, we form a determinant D. While forming the determinant D, we cover the constants and write the coefficients of the variables 1, 5, minus 1, minus 11. After forming the determinant, we find the value of the determinant. 1 will be multiplied by minus 11. Compulsory minus sign is always put, compulsory minus sign. This minus will be multiplied by 5. You get minus 11, minus into minus plus 5. Minus 11 plus 5 will give us answer minus 6. This is how we find the value of first determinant D. After D, we make another determinant called dx. We make another determinant called dx. In determinant dx, we cover the variable x. When we do so, in that place comes the constants, that is minus 4, minus 56. We know that we have to write the numbers from this side. The whom we cover is covered by the constants. Minus 4, minus 56 will be here, and the coefficients of y will be minus 1 and minus 11. Check this carefully. This is determinant dx, where we cover the variable x. We are covering x, so in place of x comes minus 4 and minus 56. Minus 4 minus 56 comes first, and minus 1 minus 11 will come later. To find the value, we know the multiplication rule. Like this, compulsory minus. This is compulsory minus in finding the value of determinant. I am using two brackets rather than using multiplication sign. I am writing minus 1, minus 56. I get 44, I get 56, I get like minus, 3 times minus will give me minus 56. This was minus into minus plus. Okay, plus minus minus, 6 minus 4 2, 5 minus 4 1, 12, and sign of the greater number minus. Let us find also dy. To find dy, to form determinant dy, we have to cover the variable y. While doing so, here comes 1 and 5 first, so I write 1 and 5 first. And in place of this y, we write the constants minus 4 minus 56. And now we will find the value of this determinant y. 1 will be multiplied by minus 56, compulsory minus 4 will be multiplied by 5. We get minus 56 plus 5 4s are 20. Plus minus minus, you will give you minus 36. Now, by Cramer's rule, you get x is equals to dx upon d. You get dx minus 12 upon minus 6, which is equals to 2. Y is equals to dy upon d is equals to minus 36 upon minus 6. Minus minus gets cancelled as seen here also. 6 1 are 6 are, you get answer 6. So remember, in last you can write answer x comma y is equals to 2 6 is the solution. First sum of question number 6 from miscellaneous exercise 1. I am reading the sum. 2 upon x plus 2 upon 3y is equals to 1 upon 6, comma 3 upon x plus 2 upon y is equals to 0. These are two equations and we have to solve them and find the values of x and y. Carefully observe these two equations. Carefully observe this sum. We have variables x and y in the denominator. If x and y are in the denominator, both of them, then remember of one thing, that this belongs to a category substitute, resubstitute. And before using that category, I would like to make coefficients and variables separate like this. 2 into 1 upon x plus 2 upon 3 into 1 upon y is equals to 1 upon 6. 3 into 1 upon x plus 2 into 1 upon y is equals to 0. After that, what we do is we substitute 1 upon x is equals to m and 1 upon y is equals to n. We get 2m plus 2 upon 3 into n. 1 upon y, in place of 1 upon y, we are putting n is equals to 1 upon 6. Now, I will not number it equation number 1 here. I would like to bring this in the form of ax plus by is equals to c, where I want a, b, c, all the three to be integers. I don't want fraction. So I will do cross multiplication here. 3 2s are 6m plus 2n the whole upon 3. Here what you cannot see is 1. 3 into 1, 1 is equals to 1 upon 6. This is very special what you learn with me. Rather than transferring 3 and 6, which is also right, I have something to do special here. 3 1s are, 3 2s are can get cancelled this way. You are allowed to do the cancellation this way. Now 2 will be multiplied with the left hand side. We get 6m plus 2n is equals to 1. That is 12m plus 4n is equals to 1. Remember, this is equations we are continuing. Every step you should put therefore sign. This is equation number 1. Let us deal with equation number 2. That is 3m plus 2n is equals to 0. This is in the form. So I would like to write equation number 2. Here we have 4, here we have 2. I would like to equate both of them together, multiplying equation number 2 by 2. So we get 6m plus 4n is equals to 0, equation number 3. 4 and 4n has got same, and so So they have signs also same. So we are going to now subtract. I will write subtracting equation number 3 from equation number 2. Sorry, equation number 1. I get 12m plus 4n is equals to 1. 6m plus 4n is equals to 0. I'm subtracting. I should write a minus sign on this line of second equation a little bit far. This minus sign should be darker, broader, fatter. This will change the sign of each term here. Plus के नीचे minus, plus के नीचे minus, plus के नीचे minus. This way you will see 3 lines, 1 line, 2 line, 3 line. 4 and 4 gets cancelled. 12 minus 6 will give you plus 6m. Remember plus 6m. 1 minus 0 will give you 1. M is equals to 1 upon 6. Put m is equals to 1 upon 6 in equation number 1, 2, 3, whichever you like. I am putting in equation number 1 because 12m, 12 into 1 upon 6 division is possible. It will be easy for me. 12 into 1 upon 6 plus 4n is equals to 1. 6 1s are 6 2s are, that is 2 plus 4n is equals to 1. I get 4n is equals to 1 minus 2. I get 4n is equals to minus 1. N is equals to minus 1 upon 4. This is what I get the value of n. This is the value of n. Remember, these are not our final answers. We have to resubstitute. I'll resubstitute ulta. M is equals to 1 upon x. And n is equals to 1 upon y. And n is equals to 1 upon y. M is 1 upon 6 is equals to 1 upon x. This x will go on the left hand side and this 6 will go on the right hand side. I will get x is equals to c. I can make a partition like this. N minus 1 upon 4 is equals to 1 upon y. This y will go that side. Minus y is equals to 4. Therefore, y will be equal to minus 4. Remember, y is equals to minus 4 I get. Y is equals to minus 4 I get. Remember to write the answer. X comma y is equals to 6 comma minus 4 is the solution of the given equation. Carefully please go through this sum. Third sum. 148 upon x plus 231 upon y is equals to 527 upon xy. 231 upon x, that is the second equation I have started reading, plus 148 upon y is equals to 610 upon xy. Yes. Observe the equation carefully. Upon x and upon y will make you think of substitute, resubstitute. Looking x and y, the two variables in the denominator, one will think of definitely substitute, resubstitute. But this xy plays a very important role. This indicates that this sum does not belong to substitute, resubstitute. It is a normal sum. Check this. I am writing 148 upon x plus 231 upon y is equals to 527 upon xy. This is my equation. I am doing cross multiplication. I get 148y plus 231x. The whole upon x into y is xy is equals to 527 upon xy. Yes, students, xy gets cancelled here. So this was not the this sum was not belonging to the category of substitute, resubstitute. Rather, you should use cross multiplication and cancel the terms xy. This is a normal equation. Just I am arranging 231x is written first plus 148y is equals to 527. This is the first equation, number 1. Well, it is a very big equation. You can think of dividing it, but there is no common factor by which you can divide it. So you have to keep as it is. Okay, 231 upon x plus 148 upon y is equals to 610 upon xy. This is the second equation. Before I give a number, I would like to bring it into the form. For that, I'll do cross multiplication, that is 231y plus 148x the whole upon xy is equals to 610 upon xy. xy gets cancelled. xy gets cancelled. We get 148x plus 231y is equals to 610. Is equals to 610. This is equation number 2. Now, carefully observe the equation number 1 and the equation number 2. See, to which type, to which category does it belong? 231, 231, 148, 148. It belongs to the category called adding, subtracting, adding. Previously, those who had doubt in recognizing, in understanding, you have a fair chance of revising, of understanding the category called ASA. ASA meaning adding, subtracting, adding. These are the 3 steps to be followed to solve such type of equations where these 2 coefficients are same and these 2 coefficients are same. Here I will perform adding first. Adding equations 1 and 2. We get 231x plus 148y is equals to 527. 148x plus 231y is equal to 610. Well, I am adding, so I put a plus sign. 1 plus 8 will give me 9, 3 plus 4 will give me 7, 2 plus 1 will give me 379x plus, if it is 379 here, I will again get 379y is equals to 7, 2 plus 1 is 3, 5 plus 6 is 11. Yes, students, here you will get a chance of dividing it. Have confidence. Of course, you will divide it by 379 and 3s are, you will get 1137 because 9 3s are is 27. 3 7s are 21, 21 plus 2 is 23, 3 3s are 9, 9 plus 2 is 11, 1137. So here, you will get a fair chance of dividing throughout by 379. X plus y is equals to 3, equation number 1. Oh, 1 and 2 are already given. This is equation number 3. So this part is adding. Now what are we going to do is subtracting. So I am writing subtracting equation number 2 from equation number 1. Subtracting equation number 2 from equation number 1. 231x plus 148y is equal to 527. Second equation is 148x plus 231y is equal to 610. On subtracting we get minus here, plus के नीचे minus, plus के नीचे minus, plus के नीचे minus. Okay, this is 231 plus 148 minus. Plus minus is minus. When you subtract them, you get 83. Sign of the greater number 83. Sign of the greater number plus. Okay, plus minus minus 231 minus 148. Again, you will get 83y. This time, sign of the greater number 231 is the greater number. उसका sign minus है, is equals to plus minus minus 610 minus 527. I am subtracting it, borrowing 10 minus 7 is 3, borrowing again 10 minus 2 is 8, I get 83, of course sign of the greater number, I get chance of dividing throughout by 83, I get x minus y is equals to minus 1, equation number 4. After completing adding, subtracting, we move on to our next part, that is adding. Yes, students, adding equations 3 and 4. X plus y is equals to 3. X minus y is equals to minus 1. On adding, we get x plus x to x. 3 minus 1 is 2. X is equals to 2 upon 2. X is equals to 1. Put x is equals to 1 in equation number 3, 4, 1, 2. I find, even you will find equation 3 very simple. X plus y is equals to 3. Y is equals to 3 minus 1. And y is equals to 2. Answer x comma y is equals to 1 comma 2 is the solution. आगे लिखना है तो लिख सकते हो of the given equations. Check how to solve this sum. Seven x minus 2y is equals to 5. The denominator xy is distributed to both the terms. In our lower standards, we had studied 2 upon 3 plus 5 upon 3 is equals to 3, 2 plus 5. Today we are going reverse. This 3 is distributed to 2, this 3 is given to 5 like this. Xy is given to this, xy is given to this. Now we can cancel xx. Remember, here xx cannot be cancelled because there is minus sign in the numerator. Here we can cancel y. We get 7 upon y minus 2 upon x is equals to 5. Arranging x term first, we get minus 2 upon x plus 7 upon y is equals to 5. As always told, that we want plus in the equation in the first term. I write 2 upon x minus 7 upon y is equals to minus 5. Let us study this for the second part. 8x upon xy plus 7y upon xy is equals to 15. X cancel, y cancel, therefore 8 upon y plus 7 upon x is equals to 15. 7 upon x plus 8 upon y is equal to 15. Observing these two equations, we should strike of the category substitute, resubstitute. After this, what we are going to do is substitute 1 upon x is equals to m and 1 upon y is equals to m. So we will get 2m minus 7n is equals to minus 5 as the first equation. 7n plus 8n is equals to 15 as the second equation. There is no need to number these two equations, as we know this is belonging to the category substitute, resubstitute. So now one can easily solve the sum on his or her own. Observe carefully, this is the way how I have taught and what you are going to follow. You should not copy from any solution else. You should follow the steps what I have taught and you should follow that. Please understand, the remaining part, the half sum, will be solved by you on your own. Check this. Check this. Sixth sum of question number 6 from the problem set 1. 3x plus 4y, 3x plus 4y is seen 2 times. 2x minus 3y, 2x minus 3y is also seen 2 times. Whenever any term is seen more than 1 time, we always use substitute. I'll write here, substitute 1 upon 3x plus 4y is equals to m and 1 upon 2x minus 3y is equals to n. On substituting I get इसकी जगह पे m upon 2 plus इसकी जगह पे n 5 is in the denominator. 5n mat likhna. This is n upon 5 is equals to 1 upon 4. One must understand this very thoroughly and very nicely. Looking at the terms more than once, you should think of the word substitute, and that is what I have done here. After that, remember, when you substitute, you carefully take care of the positions of the numbers and the variables. Yeah, we'll have to bring it into the form 5m plus 2n upon 10 is equals to 1 upon 4. I have done cross multiplication here. I can send 4 and 10 on the opposite sides, but a special technique was always taught of cancelling factors like this. 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10. So now 2 will be in multiplication with this. 5m plus 2n is equals to 1 into 5 is 5. We get 10m plus 4n is equals to 5. This is equation number 1. Yes, students, one can easily try for this also. 5m minus 2n is equals to minus 3 upon 2. Here it was m upon 2, but here it is not m upon 5, it is 5m, because 5 is in the numerator. Please understand this. Of course, this 2 has to be transferred here. You will get 2 multiplied by 5m minus 2n is equals to minus 3. You get 2 5s are 10n minus 2 2s are 4n is equals to minus 3. This is equation number 2. After this, you have to solve equation number 1, equation number 1 and equation number 2 by our normal method. Remember to resubstitute the values of m and n. The equations are written once again. Let us solve these equations. Adding equations 1 and 2, we get like this. 10m plus 4n is equals to 5. 10m minus 4n is equals to minus 3. On adding, we get 10 plus 10, 20m is equals to 5 minus 3, 2. m is equals to 2 upon 20. That will give you m is equals to 1 upon 10. Put m is equals to 1 upon 10 in equation number 7. 10m plus 4n is equals to 5. When you put, you get 1 plus 4n is equals to 5. 4n is equals to 5 minus 1. 4n is equals to 4. n is equals to 4 upon 4. That is n is equals to 1. After finding that, remember we have to always resubstitute. M is equals to, we had substitute m is equals to 1 upon 3x plus 4y. 1 upon 3x plus 4y. And n is equals to 1 upon 2x minus 3y. The value of n is 1 upon 10 is equals to 1 upon 3x plus 4y. And n value is 1 upon, the value of n is 1. 1 is equals to 1 upon 2x minus 3y. After transferring, we get 3x plus 4y is equals to 10. First equation. Second equation, we can name this as third equation. Equation number always in circle. Here 2x minus 3y is equals to 1. This is equation number 4. One can easily solve the two equations and find the values of x and y, which will be the final answer. Please understand this properly.